Yeah, so tonight we're joined by Ryan, who is a friend and former guest, part of the family here at the Moana Nui Podcast for sure. He is the illustrator on our most recent project that's live on Kickstarter right now, Shadows of the Ancient. We're doing really, really good. I'm excited and thankful for everyone who has already supported. It's been amazing. Yes. That's how studios.
Facts.
Yes.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, we're happy to have Ryan on. If you guys have questions about the campaign, drop them, or questions about anything, whatever. Tonight is like just chill. Like we're gonna talk about the Kickstarter, but if you have questions about other stuff too, feel free to leave them in the comments, and we'll just, as we say in Hawaii, talk story about it.
Amen.
Yeah. So Ryan, how are you feeling about the campaign so far?
For me, I'm actually this is my ever participation ever in a Kickstarter, and to be honest with you, Moana, I'm really blown away. Like it's only been a day, and we're almost to $3,000. Like
we are at 3,000 now.
See, I haven't checked it yet. That's how crazy it is. How crazy it is. I'm checking it periodically, and we're already there. Like it's insane. Absolutely insane. Hasn't even been 48 hours. Hasn't even been 48 hours. I'm just like, what? And I think it's amazing. Like I'm truly blown away. The support has been incredible. Half my news feed has just been blotches of the adventures of Nakoa and Nohea. Like everybody's sharing it, putting it out there. It's been absolutely incredible, the support that has been going on for this campaign already. And it's only been 2 days. I ain't even 2 days yet. It'll be 2 days after this. Yeah. So, like, I think for me, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And then just everybody and you being so diligent with everything and staying on top of everything and still putting the word out and just putting beautiful messages, beautiful posts. I'm in this the word of the day. It's incredible that you're just so diligent on it too. And I'm just really proud of all the support so far. It's been just truly astonishing, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to agree with that. One of the cool things that I am seeing is that like in the messages, so this is the first campaign that I'm ever offering up to international backers. I've always been really hesitant to do that just because like international shipping is ridiculous. And, sometimes it's like, I don't know if people, feel like it's worth it, but clearly there are, because I've been getting messages like, hey, can you give me estimates on like, there was somebody in Italy and where is the other one? There's another one. My brain is failing me. But anyway, so that's been really cool to have international backers and folks coming to support the campaign now. So it's really cool. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta get a bite in.
That's
Girl,
all right.
eat.
Yes,
Girl, still eat. Re-energize. Do what you gotta do.
But
like
that
I
definitely
said, you literally just walked off a plane.
Exactly. But that's a testament to, how the campaign is definitely, like J-Man said, Moana worldwide, because the desires out there is just providing the opportunity for others. And this is finally given that opportunity where there's really none really internationally of exposing people and connecting them to the Hawaiian culture, helping others learn Hawaiian and also too, and bridging that gap that's always been out there for the Hawaiian and Pacific Islanders out there of not really having that peace within children's books and books, period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Um, I was just talking to I think it was one of my coworkers, and just talking about the book and how like it is so hard to find children's books. One that is about Hawaii, but two like written by someone who's actually from there, right? Like from the native perspective. Um, and even the ones that are out there, it's more and I'm not knocking it because I love all of these. I have tons of these Hawaii books on my shelf. But they're kind of like retellings of like short stories, which is good, like because I like those need to be told.
Yes.
But the reason why this one is different is we're taking that, but then we're also like enhancing it and making it bigger and just making the world a lot more fun and
yes.
Yeah.
A lot more alive.
Yes.
I think that's what the goal of this book is about. You know, you have your jump off, you have your first book, you know, but then we have the sequel. The sequel has to be bigger, bolder, better, you know, and but still grounded, still same element of what the first book was. We're just pushing it further, you know, and eventually see where we can take it, you know.
Yeah.
Because Moana has an incredible story, and you know I'm really excited. You know, I don't know when we've been dabbling and talking. You know, I preferably want a cliffhanger for this book. You know? but you know, I'm not the writer. I'm not the. No, it's up to her. But I preferably want a cliffhanger for this book.
Yes, he keeps talking.
But it's up to her. She wants to shut it down. She can shut it down. But you know, I like people, you know, who got that taste and want more.
I mean, there will be more books. It's just
of course. Yes, but I just feel like this book is going to be such a surprise. It's going to be something so new and so cool, but so educational at the same time. It's going to be vibrant. There's going to be very good lessons. You know, each character in this book represents something, and it's something that I'm really grateful and very proud to be part of.
Yes. I mean, just seeing what nuggets that have already been shared between what artwork that has been shared already that you've done, us having the special podcast of getting people seeing the cheapies being made, and then now Moana is incorporating that and teaching people on words, which I did see someone made the comments like, how do you pronounce the words? Which is like, that would be, that maybe we can incorporate in the images when you share them, that there's a little play button and it plays the audio of how to say the word.
See, now you trying to make it all complicated. But I do like the idea. So what I've been thinking about doing is like doing little short audio files of each word.
Sure, we just making it put that image and put the audio file on top of it and make it a little mini video.
Oh, are you volunteering?
Hey, I'm already be doing the editing. You just need to put it in a file, and I'll be able to put it together, and then I'll put it back in the file and say, "Here you go. Go ahead and post."
Because I was thinking like that could be also like if we did that, whether it be the audio on the file or separately, whatever, the word of the day, but that could be like another cool tier to offer, where, you know, like at the end you can get all of the words of the days with all of the pronunciation and stuff. I don't know what you guys think. I was just trying to.
I think that can work, because like when we do it as an audio file, I mean, of course, having it as a video file on Facebook and all, it's not downloadable for somebody off of a post. But if someone has that, go ahead and select that as part of the pledge, and then they get what's been the word of the day plus other words that won't be shared as words of the day, but more continue educating. I think that's being worth it, because it ties with the book, that people can hear how it's properly pronounced and everything else, and start building that second language for a lot of these kids. Like, hey, what language do you speak? Well, I speak English. I speak Native Hawaiian. Yes. And a little Spanish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that will be good, because I've seen so many people asking, like, how do you pronounce, this word, how you pronounce that word? And I think turning that into it. So yes, sis, go ahead and make that Google Drive folder and drop those images in there and drop those audio files.
I already have the images in, I think it's in my cloud, so I can share that with you already.
Yeah, because I only got access to one folder in your cloud, and that's Stop and Pop.
Yeah.
And anything I've been doing, I've been putting it in that same folder. I was like, well, she's just gonna see everything I've been putting in there. It's all right, just Stop and Pop.
Yes, let me find it. Book 2. Yeah, there it is. Kickstarter. All right. Okay, cool. Share it to Dana.
Yes. And then if you have the audio files already done, go ahead and.
No, that I don't. I ain't.
Okay.
Nope, girl, I just got the idea.
Like.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, go ahead and get your phone and be like, all right, this word, and then just pronounce it. Yes, go ahead and say it. Save it into that little folder with the name of which each clip is, and then I'll just go to work, and then you'll see it going in there. It's like, okay, there you go. And you're gonna get a message from me on Messenger, be like, all right, all 30 words are done. All right, girl, go.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Let's see. So today's word was minoaka. So minoaka means smile.
Yes. So y'all got a little taste. See, now you got to hear minoaka.
Yep. That apostrophe in there, we call it the okina, and that's where you like make that break in your voice. So it's not like minoaka, it's minoaka. Yeah. But what I was gonna say, oh shoot, I don't have the colored images on here, but I also added the the chibi of Nohea's big smile with this one because I thought it was so cute.
Yes, I thought it was so cute when you did that as the pose.
Like, let me find it. Like, I still between my two computers.
See, we can, if you put what images you want on, then we could layer that into the video file and stuff. So it could be like that, and then boom, there's a picture of her, with that smile, and it's like audio right here.
Okay, yeah, I think
it's coming to me.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, love that. Love her hair. Her hair, mine and her hair are one today.
That's right.
One. We are one. I just need the little wrap to go right here, and I'm an older version of her.
Yes.
It's so cute.
And I love that because I know me and Moana has talked about it before. Like, so many people have this preconceived notion of what Hawaiians are supposed to look like, and they think that image they see on TV that Hollywood has portrayed, which is always never somebody up until the most recent year, is not even of Hawaiian descent. They're usually of Asian descent or Latin or Hispanic descent, and they are portraying the hula girl, the love interest. And so when so many people will see, like, someone like myself or anyone else, a lot of people I know from there, and they say they're from Hawaii, and it's like everybody gives you the strange looks, and it's like, but your hair. It's like, do you know how many people got hair like mine on the island?
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
the hair comes in all different shades.
Exactly. Yeah. And especially the skin tone, because they'd be like looking at me, but they're like, but I was like, oh no, trust me, there's people in Hawaii that are darker than I am. So don't get it twisted.
Let's talk about skin tone. So like let's see, where did looking for the because Sean's initial art, like he had them lighter skinned, and I was like, okay, they need to be
they were lighter.
They were Hollywood whitewashed.
Ah, the glorious whitewash of Hollywood.
Let me download those too so you can see the difference. Let's see. Download. Let me see if I can share the tab. I can share the tab. Whatever. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me see. Move this stuff out the way. Let me stop that one. Share. Where is it? Oh, there. Yeah, so this is like how it was before.
Oh yeah, that's definitely that Hollywood whitewashing.
Yeah, I think it's really important because I remember what were we watching? I think it was Falcon Cap. And my nephew was like, "Oh, look, there's a Captain America and he looks like us." You know, like,
yes,
see it, you know, like, so it makes a big difference to kids.
Exactly.
And yeah, we could have made them lighter skin, but they're not light. That's not the true form there.
Exactly.
No, the kids gonna definitely be light in the book. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yes. These are some children of color. Okay, yeah. Let me show. Have we shown? I'm trying to think. Did we show the Nunu with the kids yet on here? I'm trying to remember.
Right. We kept that quiet. I think because I think what we're at right now, we were discussing tiers or how we're gonna, because John's stuff is incredible.
Yeah,
it's incredible what he did.
Yes,
when he was online last time, and I was just completely enthralled with it because it was just adorable and
yes,
perfect.
The little shoes flying.
Yeah, just perfect because like he encapsulated every personality.
Yes,
they were drawn. Like my original sketches, he literally took the personalities and put them in his style, and just it was absolutely stunning. And I was like, we kept that quiet. But I mean, for me, down the road, because there's posters that were up for tiers, and there's spec stuff, which is incredible. Stickers are coming. Like, it's going to be, yeah. But if we want to show spec stuff, do it, girl. Because it's great. It's absolutely great. I just feel for me, like, with this book, there's going to be so much in this campaign that we haven't even begun to do yet.
I know.
We haven't begun to do yet. Like, you have 4 posters coming from me alone that you can get, which are coming soon. We're not going to drop those until we reach a specific, goal point. Yeah. But like, there's 4 posters from me already.
Okay.
There's like Moana has to hook up on multiple different artists. We got stickers coming. You have that's like Chibi's. It's incredible. His stuff, like, you know, I don't know. I'm just at the point where I'm just so excited about the campaign in general, like just in general. Not even the book, the campaign.
Yes.
And like the book's going to be incredible as is because you know the like Moana encapsulates such a vision.
Yes.
And like in this world, like we're building. You know, I'm producing it, but like there's such a specific like look and color and dynamic. And she gave me that creative freedom. You know, usually like when I was working with a former author, like I didn't have that creative freedom. It was like specific and it had to look like this. And I'm like, but there's nothing fun about this, you know?
Yeah.
And then Moana gave me that creative freedom to like take her characters and take it into my style and take it where I wanted to go. But also it's not even that. We were so collaborative on designing these characters together.
Yes,
we went through so many different interpretations. I'm like, girl, I don't even like this. She's like, you right. I don't. So we went through so many different things because I didn't want everything to look too scary or realistic or have a specific style that I could take something and it just gets too real.
Yes.
Okay. You know, and then I'm just like, no, let's dial it back. So we did a lot of editing. So, but it was the most fun collaborative experience I ever had. Like I'm doing more editing. Like I'm changing Papa's look, you know, because I want it to be true to what Moana wants. I want it to be true to her vision.
Yes.
And I like the new Papa, actually. It looks a hell of a lot better, to be honest. So, you know, for me, I'm looking forward to just finishing this book and looking forward to seeing the people read it and look at the art and enjoy the art. But on top of it, get the goodies.
Yes.
Right? There'll be so many other goodies. You know, so
the goodies.
And we haven't even talked about the goodies. You know, you got 4 posters from me. You know, you've already seen like 3 of them, but you haven't seen the 4th of them. The 4th one y'all haven't even seen yet. So, like, that's coming. And like, there's just so many good things down the road for this campaign that I'm really excited about.
Yes, yes. Like I can't wait till we get to this right here.
Yeah.
Where am I looking at? What the heck
give them the taste.
Trying to share here. I mean, come on.
Dude,
get it.
I mean, are we gonna even hear like the stretch goals?
Well, yes. So we'll
see what all y'all get to be blessed with, you know, as we hit these goals.
Yeah, so we're not gonna share stretch goals yet because we're still too early, but we will share some milestone goals, which are different.
Milestone goals. So when we hit that 5,000, you know.
Yes, exactly. Hold on, let me pull that up. I just love this picture, like little kids with the books in the hand. Like, come on.
Girl.
Yes.
Girl, when I saw that, I immediately posted that. I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Like I was in love with it. Thank you, babe.
Derek says, congratulations.
Hey, honey. Thank you.
Thank you, babe.
That's awesome.
We appreciate you, Derek. The other D.
Yeah.
The other half. My kid.
I'm failing at messages. All right.
Ooh, here they are, milestone bonuses.
So one of the things that we like to do with our campaigns, as you all know, it's just part of me and what I do. But I also like to highlight other creators who are also BIPOC creators. This one, we particularly focused on other children's books or comics that were kind of along the lines of the creature aspect of some of the things that's in Shadows of the Ancient. So the first one is actually, today's the perfect day to show this one because today's word of the day is smile or minoaka. So at the $5,000.
Hi,
Hey, John, what's going on? Yeah, so at 5,000, every backer will get a digital ebook of A Reason to Smile by Javier Cruz Winnick.
Yes, another great children's book. If y'all don't have that one, that's a great bonus.
Yes, absolutely.
The God Babies have that one.
Yes. Yes, I love that book. It's a board book, so it's really durable, and it's a really fun book. Takes place in New York City, and Luisa is a little Puerto Rican girl, and she goes on her own little adventures. So
yes,
I think you guys will enjoy that one.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a comic, and I actually am a big fan of this creator. The first book that I got from him was called Sneaky Goblins. And it's just he writes in a really fun way, and his art style is just perfect for kids. So
it's truly fun.
Yeah. This one, there's lots of dragons in it. So of course I'm a big fan of dragons.
Yes, Mystic Creature Trainer. Okay.
Yes. The next one is actually an alpha, or let's see, this one is alphabet book. He's actually someone who mentors me, someone I learn about Kickstarter from. The success of my campaigns has a lot to do with his guidance, and I've been in his masterminds and things like that. So the title of this one is for Cthulhu. And you guys will understand why that is important later on, because there is a similar thing in the story. I'll say that.
Similar,
but with Ryan's flair.
Yes.
You say,
yes. But I like scary things.
Yes, I do too.
My villain in this story, is going to be a completely different look, but you'll see.
Okay. All right.
So at the $10,000 milestone, then everyone's gonna get a copy of C's for Cthulhu.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then when we hit 12,500, and that'll be past our goal already. So there'll be more things in addition that's gonna be unlocking if we hit this one. Black Boy by Crown Shepherd. I really love this one. This is specifically targeted at Black boys or boys of color, and really encourages them to, inspire them, because they can really be anything as long as you work hard for it. And it challenges, kids to push, some of the limitations, even adults too. I mean, everyone can learn. Like, that's the thing for me about children's books. Like, we target them towards children, but like even adults can learn from these books. Like,
yes,
that's right, 100%.
Yeah.
That's why I recommend our book that we're doing, because it's targeted. Adults can enjoy it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
For kids. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there's been times when I've read story time with my my nieces and nephew, and I'm like, oh, this is a really cool book. Let's read this one again. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be on Auntie's favorite, bookshelf right here. Yes, let's read that one.
And that's kind of always been the beauty of like not only children's books and young adult books, but also animation. Because a lot of people like, oh, animation or this is for kids, but a lot of them have such lessons and beautiful stories. And one of my favorite, as far as animation is like Studio Ghibli. I mean, everything that came out with, the godfather of children animation, it's like golden. All of them had a lesson with it for you to learn. But the the animation is beautiful, the music ties to it, and the whole story is beautiful, and all that gets to starts from books too. So it's like a lot of times animation brings people back to the books, but a lot of times if there's a good book, it leads to animation. The animation later on.
That's right.
We want to give power to a lot of these great books so we can see more of these kind of storytelling and lessons and really engaging not only the kids but the parents too, that we will see on a Netflix or a Hulu or Disney. But out there in the universe, Mana, you hear me? Yeah, this is going to be in one of those or all three. Blessings.
That's what J-Man be saying.
J-Man, it should be a comic book.
Yeah, it's even like comic book. He's like animation, Disney, all of it.
Exactly. You gotta portray it because if it's not put into the universe, it cannot be made into anything. So
it's true.
Right.
John, thank you, bud.
Yes, thank you.
But these
I'm very excited about these milestones.
These are incredible milestones.
Yeah, some new books I haven't heard of, which I definitely have to check out, that Mystic Creature Training, because I know my godson loves some dragons and some dinosaurs and stuff, so he'll love that.
Yep. So many. It was hard to choose. Like I actually have more books. So like this is only 4.
Y'all only getting the tip of the iceberg. Y'all not even seeing the big old iceberg underneath the water.
I'm still
What'd you say, Ryan?
I'm just still blown away by the first 24 hours of this campaign.
My thing is, when it's a good product, that's what happens. Prime example, we've seen it with other indie creatives that have knocked it out the park and stuff. But when people see that you have a good product, they come. Like they say, you build it, they will come. You write, Moana writes it, they will come.
It's true. I feel like I'm in Zion right now with Moana. We are creating
Zion, I love it.
There you go.
Magic.
Morpheus. Right? Moana's other name is Morpheus.
And like the next things that I'm doing, like the fun of this book is going to be so unexpected for these readers. Like I don't like the reason why I'm walking over my words, because I will start spewing shit, and I don't want to do that. You don't
want to be part of team #team.
Yeah. I don't want to feel like Tom Holland or anything like that. So
team spoiler alert.
But my thing is that people you see we're taking these characters, but Moana's world building. If you catch it, she's world building basically like a series. Like this is going to be like an anthology. This is going to be like books after books after books, and we're just on the stepping stone.
Atmosphere, universe, spirit. Yes.
Yeah.
The next Harry Potter. Yes.
Yeah, like that's what she's doing. She's basically
have a whole
doing that.
Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea park at Disney. Yes. March. Yes. Yes.
So and it's not like Moana is a good Disney movie, but this is like The Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea. It's something even better, in my opinion. She's building realms, characters, going to different islands. Like we're seeing different indigenous people, different colors, different people with different hair. She's doing something special. Yeah.
Let the choir say amen. Yes.
Amen.
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 Now I am passing the virtual collection plate to all of you. If you please go to Kickstarter.com, or better than that, go to MoanaTheAuthor.com. It will take you right to the
Kickstarter.
And that way you can give your blessings and your support.
Drop those links.
Right.
Drop those links.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go to pledge today and get your chance. Get your chance at it.
Oh, y'all are so funny. Let's see. Maybe we can let's show some rewards. We can go to the page.
Yes.
Yeah, show them some
Show
awards.
those awards.
Man, I want to talk about stretch goals so bad, but we can't.
Got Ryan so excited. It's like he about to go to like, you know, back to church with this and everything. You know, he about to.
But let me tell y'all something about
team.
this. Let me tell you something about this Kickstarter page. This Kickstarter page is one of the most clean, pretty Kickstarter pages I've seen in a while. I'm not even going to front. It's like so in line with everything we're doing. It's beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it lots of time was many hours was
yeah. Many sleepless nights.
You weren't
many sleepless nights.
Yes.
You weren't lying at all.
Yeah, so I added Kavana in there because I meant to put her in.
Yes.
I might put the kids in there. We'll see.
Bella's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so here's some of the rewards. So if you like digital, we have a digital version, and you'll get the digital Shadows of the Ancient, as well as the coloring and activity book digital as well, which is awesome. Shout outs to the Hawaiian Comic Book Alliance for always supporting all of our Hawaii-based creators.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a catch-up tier. So if you have not purchased our first book, Fishing Day with Papa Ray, or any of our comics from the Wildcard Chronicles, you can get those too. And Aftermath was a short story that I wrote in an anthology a couple years ago. That was actually my very first published story. So making that available for folks as well. Let's see. And then, of course, you have the hardcover, because Moana is a hardcover chica.
It runs in the family.
That's right.
Hardcover autograph.
Yes, kids need a hardcover. Otherwise, man,
find it.
Gotta get passed down to the generations.
That's right. That's right.
The generation.
I hadn't even thought about that. That's
That's why I like to get my hardbacks. That way it can be passed on. That way somebody in 3021 like, what is this book? Oh, have you not heard? This is the long-standing series, The Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea. It is like the Disney of our times. What? This is the original book? Yes, girl. And yes, they're gonna be looking at that, and they'll be in the museum and everything for all those little, people in the future. Putting it out there. Universe.
It's true. It is true. Yes. And then we have the kids catch up. So if you didn't, if you're new and you didn't catch our first campaign back in 2019 for Fishing Day with Papa Ray before COVID went crazy, you can pick up a copy of that too. You'll get both the digital and the physical hardcovers for both of those books.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, and shipping is included in these prices as well. U.S. shipping, international. We're gonna do international at the end of the campaign so that we figured that's the best way, because we didn't want to overcharge people, but we also didn't want to undercharge and like come up short on our end. So
yes,
we figured that the best way was to calculate at the end. It's not to dupe anybody. We just wanted to have the most accurate shipping rates because of like everywhere globally, things are kind of crazy right now, and it's hard to predict what the prices might be in a couple months. So
yes, because we're already seeing spikes in shipping prices already.
Yes. I know there's definitely right now because of holidays too. So
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so then we have the comic bundle. So if you would like to also grab the Wildcard Chronicles issues 1 and 2, in addition to Shadows of the Ancient, you can get that and the digitals are also included in that as well. And this one is my favorite because I love to do donating types of things. So in this campaign, we changed up just a little bit, and we are allowing our backers to choose whether they want to donate, a book from their end. So one book will go to the backer, and then one will go to a school of choice. So I think that's a lot of fun. Gives folks, a chance to support maybe a class or a library or a teacher, someone like that. You can think about that for that particular reward. Let's see. Next one, of course, the homie Mike Watson, chat and draw commission.
Most epic.
Yes.
Most epic.
Exactly. Chat and draw.
Yes. So you can get a spot on the Chat and Draw live stream show with Mike, and he will draw a character for you. It could be yourself. It could be one of your own favorite characters that you like, and you want him to do a commission for that. And then you'll also get the digital ebooks of Shadows of the Ancient and Fishing Day with Papa Ray.
Yes.
And this one is actually really popular. Like, I've seen so many people choose this.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, guys.
Yes. Let it be known.
Yes.
Most popular physical books catch up.
That's right. But yeah, so essentially all of the books that we've published so far, in both print and digital.
I recommend that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. And now this one is great. Share the Aloha is great if you have multiple children, or if you have nieces and nephews or godchildren like Dana, and everybody needs to have the Aloha. You can get a bundle of books, and then it also comes with the digital versions too, so you can share it with them. The physicals, like, I don't know, at least for me and my sister, when we were growing up.
Yes.
I mean, we weren't well off.
Eliminate the fights.
Eliminate
the fights. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Share it out.
Yeah, because it'd be some fights.
Yes. And of course, for our creators who would like to come on to the show and be a part of the Moana Nui podcast, we have a couple seats available. And this is special now because we really don't, Dana and I have so much content that we really have to be selective now about what we bring on the show. So really this special price here is a Kickstarter exclusive price. Normally it's $250.
Yes.
But with this level, you get the recording of your show, you get the transcription of it, and of course all the links to your streams, and of course the awesome ideas that Dana and I come up with for your campaigns. Because
every person's been on there was like, ooh, that's a great, oh yes. It's like, okay, and it was like, yeah, that's the value of being on the show.
Right. Sorry, bring your pen and paper. We got you.
Just give me a few minutes, and this brain will come up with some stuff.
Yes. And then we have the holiday shopper. So if you want to, be Santa Claus and fill up your bag and be ready to share the love all over the place, you can get 10 copies of the book. Shipping's included with that as well, and then the ebooks.
Yes.
Let's see. Of course, here, this is the special one.
Oh, me. Oh, me.
Yes. So you can have your character drawn, yourself, like a portrait. I mean, Ryan does a lot of, as you can see, I wanted to put a variety of his work on here.
Girl, you picked some of the best, I'm telling you. You did good. You did good.
Yes. So, Ryan will do one special commission for you. This is a limited number of seats. here because y'all can't have him the whole time because I need him to be doing my books.
That'd be my work.
Sorry.
But yeah,
definitely
y'all are in something. Y'all got this book's gonna be fun.
Yes,
it's gonna be
fun.
And this one I really love because this is your opportunity to sponsor a classroom. So if you know a teacher who would love to have this in their classroom, or if you are a teacher and you would like to get some books for your classroom, this is 10 copies of each book, so 20 total. And we gave a bulk discount there, and then shipping is included as well. So that's a great one to consider.
Great.
Yes.
Great deal.
Yep. And then this is the biggest one so far. I haven't gotten to the big kahuna, the bigger ones yet, but this one is really fun because this is where I come and I visit your classroom or your birthday party. So
if
you would like to have, a birthday party for your child, and
travel's extra.
Travel is extra.
Don't think she's gonna fly all the way to Italy with you paying just $5.49.
Yes, travel is extra.
And she ain't flying no Spirit Airlines.
Right? Yeah, no Spirit here. I never get there if we go on Spirit.
No spirits.
Moana, where are you? I don't know. I haven't left the U.S. yet.
Oh, yes. So this is for a 1 hour visit to your classroom or to your birthday party or, whatever special event you want to have. It can be physical or virtual. Either one works. If it is me in person, as Dana mentioned, travel expenses outside of 25 miles from where I live will apply. In addition, later on after the campaign.
Exactly.
But yeah, so lots of cool stuff on the page. We got Spactana again, Mike Watson, who did a dope crossover print. Are you coloring it, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm coloring it.
Okay. So yeah, lots of cool. Oh yes, and we have.
Yeah. That stretch goals.
It's I haven't decided yet. It's either gonna be stretch or it's gonna be a special tier. Yeah, it might be a special tier.
You better jump on this.
Because there might. We'll have to see. Yeah.
It's a one-time opportunity. You ain't getting it. It's after this Kickstarter.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It might be a variant cover. I don't know yet. We'll see. She's working. She started the other day. She messaged me. So shout out to Laurie and Eric. They helped us do our Kickstarter video, and she's been helping me behind the scenes a lot. So shout out to these two wonderful people.
Yes.
Shipping. So for those who I know some people are like, well, how are you going to protect the books? Especially comic people. We use Gemini mailers for impact resistant protection. We tape it up really good. I have gotten many comments on my tape job like, oh, Moana does not play.
Moana tapes her stuff like it's Fort Knox.
That's right. This is
it's gonna get there.
Cargo.
Make sure you have box cutters to open your stuff because it ain't coming out if you don't.
Yes. And then for those who want to see where the money is going, we show a little bit behind the scenes, production costs, printing and shipping, fulfillment, Kickstarter's cut of the money because they do charge to run it on the platform. And then anything over our goal, we will put it towards making the book better or getting a head start on issue 3, book 3. So it costs a lot to self-publish. These are not this is actually the goal is actually less than what it's really going to take. But we've already invested some of our money ahead of time like we did with the last campaign. So we are committed to this project.
Yes.
And then the timeline. This one, I love this video. It's so cute. So later, as we share some more images, throughout the campaign, you'll see why this video is relevant. But I will play. Can I play it? Let's see if we can hear it. Aww.
Grab your friends, send them the link, and join the adventure.
Yes. I need to send out an update tonight. So
if you want to sponsor, we're accepting sponsors too.
That's right. Yes, I am going to add a sponsor tier for here's what I'm thinking. So small businesses who would like to have their logos put into the book as sponsors for helping to make the book happen. I was going through the sponsor packages that we put together for the for the podcast. I was like, oh, maybe we can use some of these. So
exactly.
Be on the lookout for that if you have a small business and this is up your alley. This is something that you want to see come out.
Even if you're not a small business, if you just want to put your name as one of the people listed as making it happen, go ahead and get that sponsorship there. That way it could be all your name right there.
Yes, premium sponsors, absolutely.
Be like the J-Man. Right there. Made happen by the J-Man.
That's right. That's right. Brought to you by.
Yes.
The J-Man.
Exactly.
The J-Man.
Brought to you by the letter J, as in J-Man.
Oh, yes. So I'm excited. Yeah, so much to do. So much to do.
Yes, but
so much to do and so little time.
I think for me, this book is going to be just completely, utterly bombastic fun.
Oh, he said bombastic.
I know, right?
I mean, we have these characters learning new things. Right. That's right.
Yes. Hold on, cue Shaggy. Hold on.
Yes. Yes.
We'll just do it real quick so Facebook doesn't
exactly.
But here. Oh, wait, let's see. Stupid ad.
Control the web. You gotta
get
that money. Trying to get that money off our podcast.
Can you hear it?
Yep. Bump it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, we have new characters. We have, creatures. We have a villain. It's gonna be bombastic.
That's enough. We don't have Facebook blocking our video.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that. No.
Shut it down.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's I'm just really, really excited. It's a sequel, know, and it's going to be a great sequel. Moana has created something new and fresh, and I'm really looking forward to just building these characters, creating these characters, and bringing them to life. Yeah, it's been already so much fun doing these illustrations so far, and knowing me, I got problems because I want things a certain way. So, and it's just been it's been fun because I'm learning new things in the process. I'm learning a whole new culture, and it's just fun creating that, even looking at Hawaiian culture of the past, all the things they've accomplished and did, I want this to, I've been talking to Moana, I want a scavenger hunt throughout the book too.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've been learning, like all these things, like these symbols in the background have significance to Hawaiian culture. Like I want to have a tie-in as well. This is going to be different.
Yes.
Just telling you now, this is going to be different. Every character will be resculpted, as I said. So
yes. You ready for the revolution?
Yeah, but I mean, the background will significantly stay the same, but we're gonna redo these characters. The characters were redone. So, but just for instance, the symbols in the back all represent something in Hawaiian culture.
Yes.
You know,
there you
there's
go.
harmony, there's truth back there, love, all kinds of things. So I want it to be fun but relevant to the culture. It's always about the culture.
Exactly.
So I want that represented throughout the whole entire book. So, and that's what you'll get, you know, and it's going to be really, really fun. It's something that's exciting. This page is, you know, Papa telling the fairy tale about Kavana and all that. It's going to be really fun. And, you know, the prior page is your first look at Kavana being in her lizard form, you know, being around creatures and her temple, and it's just fun, you know.
Yes.
So it's really exciting, and just looking forward to the next few pages that you're going to get. It's going to be live.
Now, seeing that drawing y'all just showed, is that also a sneak peek that a possible bonus of a coloring book?
We won't. Dana, what are you doing?
I just asking.
Dana, what are you doing? Girl.
I have to ask. I know people in the audience want to ask too. I felt it in my spirit. I felt it from all y'all. And I asked some y'all
on that. We'll talk about this after. You want to take the
We'll leave a cliffhanger on that.
Cliffhanger. Yeah, so this is the fairy tale page in her temple.
Nice. That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
right?
But this is the book. This is what you're going to see on every page.
Yes.
It needs to be like a poster.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this is the book
with my signature on it.
You know,
all right.
I know. It's so hard not to sign them. It's so hard.
Well, I'm gonna let you know if y'all doing a poster day. I'm on mine's autographed. Moana knows I want all my stuff autographed.
Yes, she does. Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe like a stretch goal will be like a ticket for Ryan to come to Maryland so he can sign everything.
There you go. Yeah. And then he'll be at the booth with us and everything, and people can get their stuff signed as they get it by both the artist and the creator.
That's right. That's right. This is page 3 though. That you're introduced with Papa talking about the fairy tale Kavana, and Moana has. It's so good the way she wrote it and the way it's going to be. It's going to match up perfectly with this image. And then you go to the next image and you see Papa again in this story from book 1 translated over to book 2. Like we're keeping him throughout the whole entire series. Like he has some part to play in every book. He's like your Stan Lee. He's like your Obi-Wan. He's like
Papa's gonna be like Stan Lee in the book. Just he's gonna have special cameos. All right.
He's Deadpool. Like he's
Deadpool. Okay.
He's your dude. He's your go-to dude for knowledge. So like my thing is like it's so nice. And like page 1 and 2 is what made me so happy with how Moana distributed these pages. It's like the first thing she says, I want a map. I want people to see how big this book will be in translation of what she's building.
Yes.
So like that made me say, wow, she's going to another level with this book. She's going to another level. And that's what you get on your first page. You get a map.
Yes.
Of Hawaii. You know?
Yes, because Moana's part of that team. # team no sleep.
That's right. Yes. So I love this page. I don't think this is the finished one, but it's close.
Yes.
It's not the final, but this shows you what's representing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing the islands like that. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, this page is just so pretty. Like when Ryan initially showed me, he just showed me like the islands, you know, and before he had like, you know, the foreground. And I was loving it. I was like, oh, that's great. Like, that's pretty. And then he showed me the sketch with like all the mountains, and I was like, oh snap.
Just seeing both of these, like Ryan didn't just put his foot in it. He got his whole ankle and knee in it. He put the whole calf
like,
in
this is like my first ever Kickstarter. This is my first ever children's book ever. Like, and like I'm like, this is gonna be made with love. I'm gonna put my love in this because like this is my outing. This is my first thing I've ever done with a children's book illustration. It's like I'm like actually using my degree. So like it's just something that I'm really proud to be part of, you know. I read comic books and stuff, but like, you know, I don't write well, so my comic book is trash. But for me, it's just like
it's in development, not trash. It's in development.
I mean, I don't think the art's not trash, but the dialogue is, you know,
it's in the development stage.
It can need some work. Needs some work. But this right here is just up my alley, you know. And like Moana, like I said prior before, gave me creative freedom. So when I thought about building Hawaii in this world, I really wanted to keep the culture there. But I wanted these temples. I wanted these temples, these people, like these temples representing something that's met with that island of choice. You'll get these there's multiple temples. You know, I put a palace in the back. You know, when we go to these worlds, these different parts of the island, there's going to be something new, you know, and something fresh, you know. But this is book 2. You know, and I'm not gonna say nothing now.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want you to be part of that team. No spoilers.
Yeah, team spoiler alert is right.
Yeah,
but this is your first and second page, and what she writes on these 2 pages are what's going to be the basis of what you're going to experience with the book. Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, it's so pretty. So pretty. So proud of this book. Alrighty, well then I think, I mean, we don't want to give them too much, but let's,
we can't spill it all. We can't spill all the tea.
Can't spill all the tea.
But definitely go to that MoanaTheAuthor.com pledge, but then also follow the page for the Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea on Facebook, so you can keep up to date on all of the stretch goals, the different incentives that are going to be offered as we hit certain milestones and everything. So if you want to keep up on what things you can get, do that. Pledge, follow. And follow for the podcast too.
Yes. Podcast every Thursday, 7 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and also available on all podcast platforms. Yep. Alrighty. Well, anybody else got questions before we shut it on down for tonight?
Girl, I'm just excited. This has been a fantastic 2 days. It's only going to get better. It's just, I think for me, it's just been such a thrill, and it's just going to be. I'm just really proud to be part of this. Really proud. Yeah, this is something fresh.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I just got a sticker sale announcement too, so I was like, ooh, I might get the stickers now. Stickers.
Stickers.
But yes, everybody, please go follow the Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea Kickstarter, Shadows of the Ancient. Go follow the Kickstarter. Please share everything back this project, please. It's worth it. It's worth it for you. It's worth it for your kids. It's worth it. Hey, we're in the holiday season. Hey, back this project.
There you go.
Yes. All righty. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in here to the Moana Nui Podcast on behalf of the entire crew, and Nakoa and Nohea. Thank you so much for your support. Please share it out to others. Help us get the word out there too.
Yes.
Facebook and social media algorithms are a pain in the butthole sometimes, but
yes. Yes, they are. You're speaking facts, girl. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, definitely, make a mention. We got Thanksgiving coming up. That will be during the campaign. So, maybe
be with the family, share the link.
The family know. Yeah.
Bye, John.
Hi, John.
Thank you, Moana. Yeah. Thank you, Jana.
Sure. Thank you, sis, for keeping us on track.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, guys. Take care, and we'll see you guys soon.
Later,
Aloha.
guys.
Bye, everyone.
So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If they won't tell it, we will.
If this the land of the free, it was a freedom then. When they annexed Hawaii and called it Cedar Lands, without any type of payment and no signing off. Called themselves a republic in 1894. 1.2 million acres overtaken from the native Hawaiians. When they resisted, the West retaliated in violence and erasure. The Hawaiian language is banned as part of colonialism's plan to expand, yeah.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No regard for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.
So if you put Hawaii into perspective, well, Black and Asian history is interconnected. Considering the fight with the Pacific, then of course versus Asia, they was treated as a middleman for war, but didn't let the Western colorism run its course. Cause dark skin was a sign of dignity to core. The land was taken in the name of capitalism, when prior to it was an actual kingdom. Clap back at the system.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No regard for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.